Beth and Cristin trying to write a book. Wordsmith at work.
Okay. So we're at our retreat
In Texas.
together.
Oh, yay.
And we don't know how to figure out what to write. We were like, that's the first
It's kind of the first
roadblock
step, yeah.
that we encountered really immediately.
Okay, except I want to say that this is a great first step because you're actually gonna do it.
Oh, I'm highly conflicted still. highly conflicted.
But I'm steamrolling you into
you know
no
what?
longer being conflicted.
I'm committing to the next step,
Yes.
and that is this.
Yes. And the irony is, I already made another video in response to yours that was to do exactly what we're doing here, which is going to be picking out what we're going to write on.
Okay.
Oh, wait, we didn't tell people why we're here together.
Oh, we're on a
Right.
retreat together.
Yeah.
We have a business doing writing retreats that are available for anyone who wants to come. You certainly can.
And they're so productive that I arm wrestle you into writing a book with me.
Yeah. And the energy is so infectious that
Really
I
is.
even consider doing it.
Yes. So I'm not saying it was strategic that I pitched you this idea right before we were going to meet in person at a writing retreat, but it was somewhat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm crafty.
Okay, so we're trying to figure out how you even write a book with another person.
Yes.
Beth knows how to write a book with Sarah,
Yes.
but she doesn't know how to write a book with me, and I don't know how to write a book with anyone, including me.
And to be fair, we did try once before,
Yes.
and it didn't
So
quite
briefly.
work out.
So briefly. We had a really good idea, but I was really fresh in my grieving process, and so I was like trying to be like, everything's normal and I'm just gonna keep doing what I do, and then immediately was like, oh no, I really can't do this yet.
Yeah, that didn't work out.
So this is attempt number 2, but it feels kind of like attempt number 1.
Oh yeah,
just
because
we
that was
made it.
years ago.
And it was like, I think I wrote a chapter that was like a short one too. I think it was like maybe 1,000-word chapter. And
That's all they need to
then,
be.
and then you wrote your chapter, and I was supposed to write mine, and then I just never did.
And that was fine. So,
fine.
but that gives us a very healthy start to say that even if we fail at this, we will still be friends.
Yeah, that's true.
It's worked out so far.
Honestly, most of the people I know who've broken up with a writer friend have done it after writing a book together,
Exactly.
not in the early stages.
I'll just wait to hate you until after we sell a book.
You know, well, we'll be rich, and so
It'll be
we'll
fine.
just buy new friends.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
what
what you don't know this, but in the video that you didn't see, I was like, let me give you some homework. Let's come up with tropes. And so then when we met at the retreat, you're
Right.
like, let's come
I
up
was
with
like,
tropes.
let's start with a list of tropes.
I think that's solid foundation for that being a good starting point.
I think that
Yeah.
bodes well.
Yeah.
So how many do you have? Okay, so we have like roughly similar size lists.
Yeah, so we made lists separately.
Yeah. And what we're going to do is, if anything that we have in common on our lists is going to go onto this whiteboard here.
Yes. Or
And-
if you just have something that I didn't think of that I really like.
Right.
Right.
And hopefully, when we have a list, hopefully of some things that we have in common, I think we at least have murder in common, I'm sure.
Yeah, I didn't have that on my list because I just assumed we would have murder.
It's unspoken,
yeah,
right? Duh.
we're going to have words. Of course we're going to have murder.
So hopefully we'll have a starting place to begin brainstorming for plot ideas.
Okay, why don't you give me the whiteboard, and then as you read your list, I'll fill in the stuff I like.
Great. Okay. My list is murder. Number 1.
Instantly, number 1.
Yep. Enemies to lovers.
Okay.
Enemies to reluctant allies.
Oh, yeah.
I love that one. That one's my favorite. And when it's enemies to reluctant allies to lovers, even better. Found families.
That's number 1 on my list.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like a star-crossed lover pair.
Okay. I'm just writing down
Are you
everything.
just writing down everything I say? Or you just like everything I say?
I do like everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, great.
Yeah.
I love a prickly girl with a sweet boy. That's my ideal couple.
I'm cracking up because I have Grumpy sunshine if the girl is grumpy.
All right. Conspiracy theories.
Hold on. I forgot how to spell. Conspiracy theories.
You don't have to say yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say yes to that one.
Plot twists.
Yeah.
Righteous villains. Villains who truly believe in their cause.
How about complicated villains?
I can go with that.
Okay.
Telepathy.
Nope.
That's a no?
Yeah, hard no.
Fair. I love unusual narrative forms. Kind of doing something different with the way the
Like
story
found
is
documents?
structured. Found documents, or like, a past present, or epistolary, just like something that plays with the form itself.
I'm gonna say unusual narratives, like as interstitials,
Sure.
because I think it would be difficult to do it as a whole one because we're not Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff.
I'm not saying this, and I'm not saying necessarily found
Yeah.
documents. I mean, that's one example of many. I like playing with form.
Yeah,
And you don't have to write it down if you don't agree.
I put a question mark.
Okay. Unrequitedness and pining. No.
Iffy.
Okay. Time travel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bottle settings. Isolated.
Oh, like an enclosed.
Yeah. Like we're
Yeah.
on a boat, or we're on a island, or we're, somewhere isolated, a hunting lodge.
I'm gonna just put a question, like a pin in that one.
Yeah. You don't.
Yeah.
I say only put like.
Because we
slams-
will have to narrow
yeah.
this down.
It's a big list, so yeah.
Big list.
If you want to just write down slam dunks, that's fine.
Yeah.
Murder mysteries.
We already got murder.
Yep, true. Forced proximity. That kind of goes to the isolated setting. Dismantling power structures. Wealth. I love writing about rich people.
Oh. Would, like as the hero?
Not necessarily. I like writing about wealth in general, and like how that, both as like an escapist thing, it's fun to have a like
Right.
wealthy, fun setting, but also like how people deal with money, how money changes people, how money shapes society. Just wealth interests me.
I'm distinctly not putting that down.
Totally fine. Heightened realities.
What does that mean?
So to me, that's like either it's like I don't want to write a book about high school. If
Okay,
it's going to
yeah,
be
yeah.
about high school, it has to be about high school during an alien invasion.
Yeah.
Or high school during a, something
Yeah.
extreme. Or it's high school students who are robbing the Louvre.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
only
want to
high
write
school
about.
I ever wrote about, I set it on fire and exploded the school. So like,
So yeah,
we're there. Yeah.
great. Gorillas, not the animal. like guerrilla fighters, like rebellion,
Oh, okay.
small rebel forces who are sneaky because they have to be, because they don't have numbers or I don't know what is the word I'm looking for. My
Yeah.
brain's glitching. Resources. Don't have numbers or resources. So they have to use their wiliness.
Okay.
Heists.
Love a heist.
Unreliable narrators.
Love it. Yeah, I'm going to put that with this, like a plus for unreliable narrator.
Okay. That's my list.
Okay. We do have some overlap already.
Great.
So yeah.
And now you get
Okay.
yours.
So mine is, I had found families, or that friends are stronger than family, which
Sure.
is kind of the same thing. I like either a big multicast, like in Firefly, or a very intimate two-person point of view.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
I'm open to whatever.
I like a main character girl who is not perfect and good, but she's like super messy and chaotic.
Sure.
A messy girl. I like villain origin stories.
Oh yeah, I can get on board with that.
Okay. I had cons and heist, especially if we do one that tricks the reader.
Oh yeah, I love pissing off my readers.
I actually really like retellings like fairy tales or historical events, if they have a twist.
I don't love a retelling.
Okay.
I'm open to it
Okay.
if you know, if it comes up, but it's not a slam dunk for me.
Okay. Snarky voice.
Love that.
Okay. A twist ending, which we kind of have. Plot twist.
Yeah, twist.
I like fun with portals. Like if it's sci-fi or fantasy, if there's like portal travel or different dimensions that you can hop in and out. Like I like the idea of escaping, like fun with portals. I don't know how to say it.
Cool.
Portals.
Yeah, that doesn't really resonate with me, but
Okay. I am starting to get burnt out on like extremely high stakes.
okay.
So I don't necessarily want like cozy, although I'm not against it. But I also don't really want like one girl to save the world kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like I kind of want to tell a story.
More sort of realistic stakes.
Realistic stakes. Like we want the main
Yeah.
character to win, but if they don't win, it's not like the entire world's going to melt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Okay. And then I kind of broke mine up by genre. I like a romance with like banter and quips and like really quippy. He only has eyes for her,
Yeah.
especially if it happens like before they declare love, but he's like always with you.
I also love, which I didn't say even though it was on my list, when like one person is in love and the other one isn't,
And they don't realize it. The reader does.
But no, I mean, I like that too, but what I was going to say is, and the one who's in love is very patient. And it's just like, I can wait until you love me. I love
that
a
too.
patient love.
Yeah. Maybe you were going with that with pining, but I like more.
also
I
love
like the
pining.
more of the patient. Like I will just wait for you to see my love. Yeah. I like it when he sees her on a deeper level. Like she wears a mask, but he sees under the mask.
I like that.
A
man with an emotional E EQ.
Yeah. All right. We already have enemies, lovers, grumpy sunshine if the girl is grumpy. I like a power imbalance, like Han Solo, Princess Leia. Like the rogue and the princess.
Yeah.
Not like a true power imbalance.
Yeah,
not like a creepy one.
Yeah.
But like a different class or a different.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. This one's maybe too specific to be a trope, but I really like an extremely competent woman and then a guy who appreciates extremely competent women.
I like that too. Yep.
In real life and in books.
Just like a man who is like smart and just confident in his is not easily threatened, who's not like, I love that.
And he can step, and like if the girl's going to be better at something, he doesn't have to like, it's not a pissing contest.
I love that.
And this is one that I have like an anti-trope that I don't like. I really hate the miscommunication trope.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So those are my romance ones. With fantasy, I like there to be a price to the magic.
Sure.
Like a high cost to doing magic. And I like it if the story is not solved with magic.
This might be a big point of divergence between us and our tastes. I don't care for magic much at all.
Okay.
That didn't come up on any of my
Well, that was only for if we do a fantasy.
Yeah.
But
I also like, I don't know, I like fantasy that's not magical, where there's not a
what
magical
makes it
element.
Fantasy.
That it's just not historical. That it's just kind of...
You gotta have something to make it fantasy.
I guess it does. Well, I mean, yeah. But it doesn't have to be magic. I don't know, spells and stuff, that kind of magic doesn't.
Oh no,
generally
like it doesn't
appeal
have to be like incantations or whatever.
Yeah. But
like whatever you're doing, it's not just like a flick of a wand fixes the problem.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't like magic fixes things because I don't like magic. Generally.
Okay, then maybe fantasy's not the way to go.
Maybe. I don't know. Or I don't know. I guess I've never written anything with magic in it. I don't know. It seems like, so maybe I just don't, maybe it just seems convenient to me too often. So maybe just a really rigorous use of magic.
Yeah.
Really rigorous.
That there is
rules.
a price to it. Like it's not simple. Especially in fantasy, I like court intrigue.
Yeah, I love court.
Okay. This one's a little bit more niche, but I kind of like the berserker trope. where like somebody will lose control.
Oh, okay.
That's very niche, but it's fine. And I like it if there's fae, which I don't always like fae stories, but if it's fae, they're like dark and evil. They're not like
Pretty.
yeah.
Tinkerbell.
Yeah, none of that. I want there to be a chance like you're going to make an evil bargain and lose your soul.
Okay.
Okay. With sci-fi, I like time travel, which we have. I lean more space opera than anything else. And I kind of like a rocket ship that's kind of a beater, like the Millennium Falcon.
Sure.
Like,
Or Firefly.
yeah, I don't want it to be like Star Trek.
Okay.
Like I don't mind Star Trek, but I want to write like messy,
Yeah.
worn out stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of more like a more lived in sci-fi.
Yeah, yeah,
More realistic,
yeah.
frankly. Yeah, I agree with that.
And more space opera than hard sci-fi.
Yeah, I guess I generally prefer like Earth set sci-fi.
Okay.
You know, kind of more like technology sci-fi as opposed to like space travel sci-fi generally.
That's
but I
okay.
also, you know, I wrote a book about space. I like space,
You
so.
do have that too. Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Okay, so what we have: murder, enemies to lovers, enemies to reluctant allies, found families, star-crossed lovers, grumpy sunshine, grumpy / sunshine, with the girl being the grumpy one.
Yeah.
Plot twists, complicated villains, unusual narrative forms, and unreliable narrators. Time travel, heightened realities, rebels, sneakiness, heists, chaotic, messy girls, villain origin stories, tricking the reader, snarky voices, realistic stakes. He only has eyes for her. A man with emotional intelligence who can, you know, let his woman be in charge sometimes. Power imbalances, court intrigue, lived in kind of more grungy sci-fi. And that's it.
I think that's it.
Okay. That's a longer list than I was expecting, because I think we started going with just like, oh yeah, I like that, not like, oh, that was on my list, you know?
Yeah, but although I did have a lot of those.
What was actually on your list? Like, what would we actually have that was on
Enemies
both
to
our
lovers.
lists? Okay. Murder.
Found families.
Found families.
Grumpy
Grumpy sunshine.
sunshine. Plot twist. I said villain origin. You said complicated villain. I think that's pretty close.
Sure. Yeah, like a villain you can empathize with,
Right.
even if you don't agree with them.
Heist.
Time travel and heists.
Time travel
We're
and
on both
heists.
of ours.
Tricking the reader. Did you count that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have that on my list, but it's on my
But it's in
it is
your head.
it's on my list in my head. And yeah, we both like all these things, but they weren't like on our list. So the list was murder, enemies to lovers, found families, grumpy sunshine, with the girl being the grumpy one, plot twists, empathizing with the villain, time travel, heists, and tricking the reader.
Yep.
That, I feel like that gives some direction.
It does. And there's room in this. Like, the only one specific to a genre is time travel. Everything else, it could be
Could be
fantasy
anything.
or sci-fi or something else.
Yeah, anything. Yeah. Okay. So I think let's clean this up
Okay.
and then think on it for a day or two
Okay.
and see what
I'm
we
going to
come
take a
up with.
picture of it
Okay.
so I don't lose it. Because it's a whiteboard.
Right.
Oh no, what if it goes away?
Oh God. We'll use an Etch-a-Sketch next time. That'll be even better. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but like, this is a solid foundation.
Yeah. That's a lot of things that I really like and that you really like.
Yeah, and our tastes
So,
clearly overlap.
yeah.
Just emphasizing what a great idea I had.
We shall see. Okay.
All right, this is the plan.
We did it.
Yeah, we came up with a list of things we like. Go us.
Look, you know how I like a low bar. I like to celebrate a
Low bar.
win. Okay.
Yeah, it's a win.
All right.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So I started it.
Yeah, it's not awkward at all.
Yeah. How do we do this?
I say, so we,
Remember when you were like, let's start a podcast?
I know,
It'll be
right?
so easy and
It's a
fun.
good idea.
I feel weird that they're like listening to us over there. But I guess the
They're-
whole point
they're-
is that we're
no, we are
recording it for
writing
people to
retreat,
listen to, right?
and they are doing their work like good little wordsmithers.
they? Guys,
Well,
they
I
aren't
do.
working.
Okay, Lee in a hammock is not,
Yeah,
but Kirsten at the pool is.
I don't know. I'm unconvinced, but
Yeah, Lee's definitely not working.
but they're probably not spying on us.
We're fun enough away. And we'll just have to call this later.